Hi. It's cold today, and we're going to play the dictionary game. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today's word is, let me find a good one. I want to look on the same page, but find something that's going to be useful. So the useful word that I found is phase. This is a good one. Phase. I'll put a picture of this page so you can see. Phase. A phase is a stage in the progress or development of something. A phase. The moon has phases. So a moon phase. So you have the different stages of the moon. That's the moon phase. When we go through a phase, that means we're doing something different and new now that we didn't used to do before. We particularly use this when we're talking about children or teenagers going through a phase. My kid is acting very strange. He or she is going through a phase where they are obsessed with animals. He or she is obsessed with drawing. They're going through a phase. This is not going to be their whole life, I don't think. They're just going through a phase. A phase. I have been through many phases of my life. Some of them continued to make me who I am today. But there are some phases that I went through that I never returned to. I had a phase when I was a teenager where I was really interested in science. And as an adult, I'm still interested in science, but not in the same way. It was a big phase that I went through when I was a teenager. What other phases have I been through in my life? That's a really good question. I have been through phases where I wanted to do certain jobs, where I wanted to travel around the world. I had a phase where I wanted to travel. I was desperate to travel. I did everything I could to travel. I had a phase where, I had my business phase. That's when I had a business. And it worked out very well for me at that time. But that was also a phase of my life. What phases have you been through in your life, and can you tell me about them? Was it just a phase of your life, or is it still part of who you are today? Let me know what you think. Let me check my dictionary to see if there's any more definitions of phase that I've missed. No. Oh, a phase is also an alternating electric current, but I think this one is not very commonly used unless you happen to work in electrical engineering. So I don't think we need that variation of phase, unless it's your job. Phase something out. Phase something in, phase something out. That's also a good one. Phase in and phase out is, okay, imagine that you've got a language school. You are teaching your students English, but you have a new curriculum. You don't want to use this dictionary anymore. You want to use the internet. So we're going to phase out the use of paper dictionaries. We're going to phase it out. Means we're not going to use it anymore. We're going to gradually remove this from the curriculum and introduce online dictionaries. That's phase out. If you phase something in, that's you gradually introduce something. So I'm going to phase out the use of dictionaries. I'm going to phase in more use of the internet. Phase in, phase out. Hope that's helped. Have a good day.